John was kind enough to name a Class 66 for us, Modern Railways the first 50 years. So we determined that that was 10 years ago. That's so yesterday. We need to we need to move on. I think it's actually really important here to recognise. I talked about the collaborative element, about how the railway is not just about passenger. It's about the really important role freight's played, and will continue to play even more so in the future. I think that's been recognised really through the pandemic and beyond. So the fact that we've got a passenger train and a loco which hauls freight trains alongside each other is a real statement of the railway working together here today. So John's very kindly given us another loco so we can put some fresh plates on, and the plates that were on number 66745 are going to be coming off, and one of them is being auctioned for charity, and that's going to go towards RBF. So there are details in the programme, and we'll be putting more information about that out soon. But I do hope that that will help to really raise the total that we're raising today further. But before we do the naming, I'd like John to say a few words for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil, and welcome everyone. Wasn't it great to come here on an HST that didn't have seats that were the design was based on an ironing board, didn't have a brick for a headrest, and didn't have lights that burn your eyes out when you've had 4 pints and you're trying to get home from London. So, and having worked in a previous life prior to running GB Rail Freight for cross country, I was their original fleet engineer, God knows how many years ago. It's just great to see that business succeeding in the way that it is, and long may it continue. So 60 years, Phil, crikey, I've only got 61 in. It's truly an honour to be asked back here again to name this locomotive after Modern Railways, and as Phil says, we'll be auctioning the plates off the other loco. And the railway sadly has become a bit of a political football yet again. I don't know, maybe I'm just turning into a grumpy old man, but you sit there seeing the same mistakes being made by younger people who don't have the experience and understanding. I had half my life in the nationalised industry, and I've had half of it in the private sector, good or bad through both. But I have to say that there wasn't much money in the nationalised sector, and I think that's something that will be found by all railway people as time goes on. So with Modern Railways, it's great to have some pragmatism injected. It's almost like a relaxing read when you sit there and finally find someone writing things, Roger particularly, that is based on facts and is based on pragmatism. His latest article on heat in rails was a relief, although I still don't get his Latin references. But maybe that's my education that was lacking back in the day. But rail freight, we go from strength to strength. I'm doing a presentation later today. We'll be talking about the new locomotive that we've just ordered from Stadler in Spain, which is a huge investment for us. This loco behind us is owned by Beacon Rail. There's a couple of the guys here from Beacon, Adam and Rob, and they've been hugely supportive in financing. All of it private money, all of it being invested by private owners in an industry that wants us to grow rail freight as time goes on. So enough from me for the moment. I'd like to wish Modern Railways all the best for the next 60. I don't think we'll be here then, so maybe we'll get to 70. But just to finish on the Rail Benefit Fund, fantastic. Susie, wherever she is, does a fantastic job. Please dig deep and put some money into the pot for the tags on the trains and everything else that's being offered today. And have a fantastic day. And I'd just like to ask Phil to come back to pull the cord, if you would, Phil.
Phil, you're going to come with me, John?
Oh, go on then. That's
it's a collaborative effort.
Indeed, Chip.
Okay, get ready. Come, friends. Come.
We've got a memento as well for one for the toilet roll.
Oh, thank you.
just move up towards it a little bit more, Phil.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. And into the lens if you can, guys.
Just
Thank you.
Colin's hand was gone. Right.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Can we one to the right, please, gentlemen? Thanks. John, Phil?
Yeah, to the right.
This way,
I think I got you before you looked away.
Yeah.
Go it again.
Okay, down here.
And there.
Lovely, thanks. One more look to me, just in case. Light's better there. Right. Come in this way. Do you want more?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Really nice, yeah.
Come and get James.
Do not adjust your contrast. Jim's got his shirt. Right, look at me. Yeah, hi Colin. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Any more?
Thank you guys.
Yeah. So that's